What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixelbarters here, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. When we left off, we're on the way. Port Brawlhaven. It's just over, like, maybe like there.
I will find my way.
There. We'll go the distance.
Go the distance. Yeah.
But for right now, let's talk out.
So
let's talk it out with a friend like Hulkenberg, and enjoy the sights and enjoy some companionship.
I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am.
Oh, I am.
I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. The idea appeals. Might we talk a bit?
You know, of course. Let's talk. After we played weird chess with you before.
Yeah. I was very taken with the sandworm dish. We know.
Uh-huh.
It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Martyr with that Port City spices... Wait. That with Port City spices could result in something so divine.
Was it?
Was it divine? Hulkenberg? What? I don't understand her.
She's a beast.
When two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, an unexpected synergy can occur.
You can say that again.
Put that way, cannot the same be said for our powers? Oh.
You might be right. I'll pretend at least.
Aye, I knew you'd understand, as only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could.
Here comes your secret ability, the Sandworm Knight.
No, she rides a sandworm. God,
could you imagine?
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
What a queen.
You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we'd never have conceived of prior?
Uh-huh. Synergetic, I know.
Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we'd call a miracle.
Hail.
The hero kings of yore fought alone and were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it can bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city.
We're going to talk about things. Come, my imagination increased. Whoa, so close.
It's getting late, but not unmanageably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a while longer?
Of course.
So for our next Showtime event, I was thinking.
Oh man, don't have anything quite as profound or crazy as the Showtimes.
No.
Miss those.
It just
But the synergy attacks are similar.
That conversation reminded me of those.
Yeah.
Where you would get like the side combos.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain.
That's me. What do you
want?
want?
What? Almost there.
It's 4:30 in the fucking morning. Leave me alone. There's 5 more minutes.
Brawlhaven. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Been before?
Oh.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
Yeah, we don't
cannot
know,
guess.
do we?
Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
What?
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
So you're a noble too?
Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you're bound to, eh?
Don't gas yourself up
I
too
really
much.
hope Joanna
Hey.
shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
She won't betray us, right?
All right. Everyone set and steady.
Right.
Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brawlhaven.
Brawlhaven.
No, stop.
Port Brawlhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brawlhaven
Va-va-va-voo.
is called the ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea
Las
guides
Vegas?
the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
It should have been as funny as it was. I don't know why I laughed at that.
Oh God.
Whoa! It's been a while.
Been a while.
Stop!
It's
Cute.
the ocean.
That's not how water works.
It is here.
Where does the water come up to create that afterwards? Like, waterfalls are a thing, but that was difficult what we're doing here.
It's called Magla. Magla's weird.
I can make anything possible. You're right. I
It
should shut
floats
my
in
mouth.
the air and stuff.
Kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Briarhaven.
So
much
cool.
water. Water.
Super cool.
Look at all these Avas. I mean, runners.
Let's hope they're not
Sanctifico.
Avas.
You've brought us quite a magnificent head.
Oh yeah, Giddo.
How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Okay, sorry.
He's just like, all right.
Conventional for my taste so far.
Oh, yes, ogre heads.
Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Just for you, buddy boy.
He's like, I need some better content.
I need some stuff to put on my Twitter page, on my Tumblr blog.
God, they look so cool.
So we just park it right here?
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks
I'm
like
right here, you
Luis
know.
is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make.
That's fair.
Right, Gallica?
We'll see, eh? One
My
day,
wings aren't feathered.
I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I believe in you. Yeah, no,
Wow.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
Who's Mark?
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Shut your mouth.
This guy.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well,
Hey.
well. No head to be seen.
Damn.
Were you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Oh, just you wait.
He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight.
No, you'll see.
Come, Hector.
You're already quite the sight.
The walking headache.
How many rug stores did you go in and steal from to get that jacket?
And that was...
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Found it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
I gotta go park it outside. Go park it in the shed.
Tomorrow
the
is finally
shed.
the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
More
Much
cannons!
In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights.
Oh, God.
Far better seafood than in the capital.
Okay, seafood.
Hope it's nothing too weird.
Hope it's nothing too weird.
You've nothing to fear. Truly, I find most living things are edible.
We know.
You need higher standards, lady.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
You don't like your
So
bunk?
be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Lead the way.
Oh, man.
Once I get to explore my... Oh!
We came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy.
This is a joy. Look at that. Oh. Okay,
Nurse
never mind.
servicing the runner. I doubt there's even room for us to stand right now. We can't get too close to it, man.
No, not right now.
But look at it.
Yep, they don't want us getting close right now.
I
It would
want to
appear.
see it. I want to see every inch of that thing.
I know, we can't get too far off the beat. Birds!
Birds.
Yeah, you liked that, didn't you? Horse. Okay, I'm going. Hey!
Horse. Oh.
Until not too long ago, I was a wanted man. And with you, the inns might reject us outright.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but I'll have to rely on you to find our accommodations.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whoops.
Where'd Stroll go?
He probably ran off on his own to... Everyone kind of ran off on
to
their
find
own.
one.
Well, let me go down here. It will, even though this is not the right way, so...
My money's on Santa Fe's fortune.
You shut your mouth. Your money should be on me! I'm just running all around here. Merchant's Bazaar!
Ooh.
Water!
And
Oh,
milk
it's today
maybe.
actually...
It is Idol's Day. Holy shit.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the important stuff. Quiet.
Ooh.
I'll look at the important stuff. The far and wide, whatever it was.
Do we have items that need to be appraised? Let's have the shop do it.
I think we have quite a few of them and numerous things since we've, because I've got some fucking junk to sell. Let's go. Got to appraise.
Pole arm.
Yeah, let me see about the gritty pole arm.
Interesting.
Okay, so that wasn't quite the thing that I had for, that's for me, and it's worse. So, great.
And the pole arm.
And it made a club instead.
Yep.
Okay. All right, way to go. What you got for sale, though? You got anything? You got any fucking crazy stuff here? Launch HP recovery, return in battle. Okay, okay. I like the defense buff that it has on it. I like to see that. I like to see that a lot. Okay, okay, okay. Cool, cool. This one's a very specific buff on it. Prevents paralysis, endurance +5.
Ooh.
But I can only put it on Stroll. So
Interesting.
I'll go ahead and do it. Here you go, my fine lad.
He's like, ooh.
Oh. And then this one has the HP recovery of battle. I will probably get this one for Falkenberg, because once again, like, high defense is very useful for someone that's going to be taking a lot of hits when we can have it happen. So
Indeed.
like that. And I probably have some old stuff that I can try and move about and put on. Like, if there's anything that's even... Because those are the ones that are being equipped right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're pretty good on that front. And then, all right, thank you for your wares. Bye-bye.
We should check out if there's weapons
That's
anywhere.
what, it's right next door. I'm on
is it?
I'm on it. It's right here.
It is. The doors look surprised.
This is on sale right now.
Ooh.
What is?
Everything.
Show me something actually good.
Sailor's sword?
Okay.
Guillotine blade.
Increase damage against giant type monsters. So very specific thing there. Fishing harpoon don't have
What's
anyone
his
to use
current,
that right now.
What's his current attack power?
With
With what he has now.
So it's 200 of what he has right now.
And that's 255.
I'm trying to think if we have anything special as an ability on ours, which of course we can't see when we're in here.
Yeah, we'd have to check.
Ooh, that one's a pretty hefty one there as well.
Ooh.
But once again, I can't see. I wish I could see the specialties that are on my current
let's
weapons.
check first.
What now?
Yeah, unless there is nothing there, but that's right. She is running on a new thing, so buying her a new one can be handy. And then for Stroll with his just powerful with slash, so no, it would be better to use. So
yeah,
This is on sale right
sometimes you have to do it. I've got money to waste.
I was gonna say we have a shit ton of
There
money.
you go. And then
It's like Christmas. It's Christmas. He
that's
just
only a
got a
small
recent
boost.
one.
Yeah. and that one shows this thing, normal attacks and can inflict sleep. Let's go ahead and jump this one up by a fucking schmoozy board. All right.
We're spoiling our friends.
Damn right we are. Can't wait to find shit that immediately replaces it in 2 parts, but that's the problem for future me.
Yep.
Quiet. I'm gonna find a hotel. Would you be quiet? What are you? Oh, mag broker. Leave me alone. All right. Oh, do I have any treasures? Do I have any mag to claim?
Oh, yeah. What
Can
you
see
doing
the King's
there?
Rock, usual stuff. Yep.
Curious about the rock.
Is my face on there yet? No.
Hey.
Right. Yep. Is the gap widened a bit?
Is it just me or is it? Yeah, interesting.
Okay, I'll take that for now.
Godot's back in 3rd place. Maybe it's because of the increasing fervor of our sanctism.
Yeah.
I'm sure your name is going around thanks to everything you've done, so hopefully your face will join there soon. Well, I suppose it all depends on how Louise shows up from here on out. We can't let our guard down yet.
Hear a voice from somewhere. Yep,
Yep.
give me my shit. Okay.
Nice.
Really now?
All right, back to my
Really
job.
now. What? What?
Well met.
Is this
What?
what I need?
Aha.
Did I travel to Broadhaven? Just say the way. Oh.
It's a traveler guy.
Oh, it's to get around. I thought I was hoping that was a fishing store. But it looks like I might need that to, because that's actually a point, so I might need that to get around. But there's one that's,
Oh, is that someone with a
Oh, I do
blanket
have to-
over them? Are they okay? Oh, they're
unidentified corpse.
Terrible.
Too late to help the dead, but let's do everything we can to keep townspeople safe.
You ever just put a fucking tarp over a
What
body
the
and say,
fuck?
that bad boy's done right
I
there?
had a
Oh
feeling
my
it might have been a
God.
body, but I was like, just in case, are they okay?
In a population, you
Just
would
in
think
case.
not. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the inn district, I suppose. Inn Square, understood. Enough, you're board behind me. Interesting. You have to use a ferry to get around if you decide to do that, because at some point I'll just be able to fast travel and move around here. But oh, who the fuck is that guy?
Oh.
Whoa.
You can
Wow.
really see the king's face from here, huh?
Did it flow over this way or
No,
something?
you can see it from here.
But that shouldn't be right. But
I didn't realize it was, oh.
yeah, so it did come to
slowly
Brylehaven.
moving, but it's coming to Brylehaven was beyond my expectations. Wonder why it came.
Yes.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation rock.
Well,
Maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
okay then.
Anyway, we'd better get to finding an inn so we can we can stay at, not so we can stay.
Just imagine seeing that through the window and you're trying to sleep at the end. All right, who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
dude?
you're very
you look,
fancy.
Leave it to me.
Jin.
I promise I will help anyone who is in trouble. Out of money, don't want to die. Simply ask Jin to guide you.
Thank you.
Anxious woman. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm having some issues with my work.
Of course, don't worry. I am well versed in Brylehaven's economic affairs.
He's definitely shady.
Ridiculous.
I want to see if I can, do I still have a log? We'd have to talk again maybe to get a log, because I wanted to hear something quick.
What?
Hold on, let me talk to you quick. Hold on. Because it'll play back if... Because I swore that when it had, because it, has them say a basic little pop-up thing, it sounded like the voice actor for...
You're skipping this conversation right now.
I mean, I wasn't planning to talk to her about, we'll go back on it. It sounded like the young one from Rain Code with the backpack that did the disguises.
Oh,
Desahiko.
yeah.
It sounded like him for a moment.
What?
It did. Anyways, Hulkenberg.
Even now His Majesty's face watches on. Once the exhibition of the brave is over with, it's on to Montario next, I suppose. I never thought I'd see the royal palace entire borne aloft, let alone on skybound pilgrimage to Uchronia's 3 great cities. Royal magic. What a tremendous magic it is indeed.
Ridiculous.
Indeed.
You
Quiet.
can always talk to him again.
I don't think so, because their thing's done, so I can't talk to him. But he looks like he'll be of some... All of you be quiet. Are you an inn? You're a tavern of some kind.
A
Greatest
tavern.
Catch Tavern. That's not an inn. I'm going the wrong way. Gotta get across over here. Got our fair share of places to try.
Hey, it's that guy. Loveless.
Look who's here! You're that elder fellow from Martyr, ain't ya? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Are you open to stay in the sin? Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. That's already full. Now one calling itself the come one, come all. Some joke, huh? Is there anyone else to stay? There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. The other side of the fountain is the Golden Core Pavilion, where newbie wankers like Ford and stay. Purpose on an elder staying there, flat bloody chance, and there's an inn past the Golden Coral. But that one's twice as pricey. Room to say that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably brought out the whole place for his rousing crew.
Yes, but
You got rid of his accent.
I don't know what the fuck to do with him, so.
He had a whole voice and everything that you were doing before. You think so? Guess we better avoid that one then.
No, we go right there. Not like we can afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the spider's den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy looking juice standing out front, smelling all creepy like.
Oh.
So we're off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
Oh god, he's a bard. I doubt we get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this spider's den sounds much better.
Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha.
Stop. It's her! I saw you in Martyra, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Were you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everyone's full up, and after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
That's so. This place is no good. We'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait, that gauntlet run of yours. The one you had parked in the middle of Martyra.
Yeah?
Hey, come on. What sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it, too. I really don't know.
It's a secret.
But we also don't know. Wow, stingy. And here I was gonna tell Dad all about it.
Dad?
Just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real gauntlet run of my own and everything. That means that if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
Oh. Okay. Bye.
Huh.
How do I get to this one? Or maybe I talk to
What is it you require?
Okay. You there. You have a look about you like one of my supporters. Are you? Who are you again? You truly haven't heard of me? Oh, I am shocked, and yet how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time.
Wow, it is my...
Beauty is my creed. More than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yet, like this Golden Core Pavilion, yes, but alas, how did you have to be blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this?
This guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway. Unfortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we've got only one choice left. I really don't want to. But should we check out this spider's den we heard about from Loveless earlier?
Sure, let's go.
Sounds like your worst nightmare. There's more, by the way.
I do.
Huh?
Right there. On the bench. Turn around. Turn around. Right there.
Oh, more? Okay, yeah. Hey there.
You fucking dingus.
I thought you were saying more isn't referring to there is something more over there.
No. What the fuck?
Hello. On the hunt for lodging, are we? I have a spare room available.
Just one room?
I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes. Oh, no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away. Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
Oh, this place seems really shady, but we might as well look at the room.
It's a death trap.
What the fuck?
It's a fucking saw room.
Oh god.
Well,
It's a fucking...
figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
It's
Says a
so
far cry from
gross.
the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
That's true.
Is that like a fucking grub that's on the hay stack over on the right there?
A grub?
There's something there. On the right.
What do you mean?
So where the bucket is, you see the
Uh-huh.
bucket there, and then there's all the hay that's to the right of it. I think
Yes.
that's hay. And then on the bottom right of that hay, there's something there.
Oh.
A creature of some kind is slumbering there as well.
I don't know.
Oh, there it goes. Oh,
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head.
that doesn't take much.
It's gotta be poisonous.
It was the size of you, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's climbing up the
Pull
walls and
yourself
shit.
Together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
You lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
I fucking hope so. We have to trust her.
We have to
We have to. We're too late now.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
No.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Yes.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Right. And if something goes wrong, I'll take you up on your
Too
offer.
early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Let's go get some food not made out of bugs
Yeah.
or monsters
Just finch.
or worms. Oh my God.
Oh, hey, look who it is.
Yeah, I see her up there.
Beauty. What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
Do I need to do that too?
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Fucking high elves.
Milo.
No.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
This isn't fucking
You'd rather
Instagram.
wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face
Rudolph.
cannot win wars.
Wars
Without
win
military
wars.
power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Roussant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Roussant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Eat the rich! Eat the rich!
Be the one on the throne, then.
Yeah.
Shit, I've made so much money.
All their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
There's one.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Forden.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
She gonna
Indeed.
cry?
Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in.
Oy.
If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
It is pretty rough to witness.
Yeah.
Oh, great. He's here.
Fish!
Oh.
Fish! Gab, gab, gab.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
His face does not match his voice.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound?
Oh.
Stop barking and get back to your master. Always about that goddamn Luis.
I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Seems like he doesn't like Luis, which is interesting.
Yeah, get out of here, you fucking Walmart
Quite a
fucking
lively
liquid snake.
crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Har har!
No mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
I'm gonna shove that fucking drink down his throat.
Wow. There are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
Let me in, coach!
I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Yes,
Let me in,
do
coach!
it. Sing. Sing, you won't bet. Whoa, what is that?
What did I catch? I caught some weird, creepy creature.
Oh no.
I don't want to eat this.
Oh.
Really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try.
She does not care.
Did she even look at it?
You smell it?
Why, tis.
Unique?
Tis
Really?
Dive!
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
Oh my god.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through.
It's because you didn't sing for us.
See it through, don't puke.
It's rather slimy for my liking.
Slimy fish? Ugh.
Slimy yet
I said
crunchy.
nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much.
Slimy
but
and crunchy at the same
if you're going to eat an
time.
unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Still has his fucking head up there.
God.
He's kind of eating it alive.
Friends, don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
No.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How'd you hear about it?
Yeah, how'd you hear about it?
all this? It's a crier's business to hear things. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Of the fish.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then.
especially considering the diversity of your little party.
Thank you.
I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
Sounds great. Gussy me up, buddy.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
We don't know.
He's his own man.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
The fuck are you on about?
Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
He probably heard what we did and was like, oh, interesting.
Maybe.
Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Neris ought to be there to greet them.
Hopefully not drunk.
When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet runner.
Aye, aye. Anyone? Nope, it's time to just go to sleep, but how you feeling? The candidates' speeches seem practically identical. I'd not trust those type of the country myself. Is there no one who can truly rival Louisa Forden? Except maybe me.
No.
Or you. Us.
Together. Wildhaven is positively rife with tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh it still wiggles in the mouth.
No!
Now that's a port city specialty.
God.
What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing?
No.
My apologies.
I have a favor to ask of you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets? Sure. For defense, you understand. Just in case, otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'd be unprotected against apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep, so I thought I might bundle myself in blankets at night.
Dude, that's a mood doll.
Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets. God, guys.
That's unexpected.
Yeah. You'll love
Dude,
to see it.
I get that.
Yeah. Well,
look at that.
Nighty night. Let's
I
rest.
hate bugs.
Good night.
Rest well.
Thank you.
Unless, you know,
Time marches on,
I don't like
and the age
pest
of the new
bugs.
king draws near.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ants, roaches, mosquitoes, flies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like beetles.
Oh shit.
And
The man's sloshed.
butterflies.
Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Oh my
Seems
god.
like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Thank God.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges.
Well, Neris, come on.
It's a precarious position.
They'll come.
No. They'll come.
I believe in them.
I'm going to splash some water on my face.
It's booze.
God.
I switched the water with vodka. Oh my God. What
Oh.
the? Hi.
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I was taking the shite.
Sorry. We heard the gauntlet runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Yes.
Please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Hold. I'm gonna throw something out there, because things can never go easily for us.
Yeah.
What are the chances that potentially, you know, there could be many people that could do it, but even the church could have reason to do it because it's a sanctuarist that's trying to say something. But she gets fucking bodied and assassinated on stage before she can fully admit to what happened and make us look good. Especially because the whole thing's being run by the church for their benefit. And then when people hear murmurings about, you know, a sanctuarist that was doing awful stuff like that, it's going to make the church look bad. And they're not going to want that. Anyways.
I don't know if they
Some
go
food for
that
thought.
far.
I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Fog!
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I'd really rather not. I intend to.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
I wonder if all Elda have heterochromia like that.
I don't know, because they are very rare, so we don't really get to know many of them.
Yeah.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs to be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations. in but
Hundreds,
one
yeah.
round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the
These are some bad judges to have.
gorgeous
Oh,
faces at the
God.
judges' table.
What do you mean?
Starting with His and Her Highnesses.
These were all people that were at the table for the church. They're all members of the church.
Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course,
And then
we
random
have the
people.
one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known
Oh,
as
her.
the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
Poor guy.
Healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Damn.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot.
Yeah.
Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood.
Welcome back. Yeah!
And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister.
Oh.
Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Yeah.
You know it.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin!
Yay!
First up is a respected gentleman of the
Yeah, what did
church.
you bring?
Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
It's a big fish.
Interesting.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible.
Oh my god.
After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
Wow.
Yay.
My good people, strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start.
Interesting.
You got a fish. Good for you. Get the fuck out of here.
Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound.
What's in the bag?
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is.
Oh.
Behold, the head of a hideous human.
Looks like a duck without its fucking... What?
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing. You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
That's true.
Yeah.
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down.
Damn, that fell flat.
It's like, what the fuck? This is the best thing I've ever done in my life.
On to the next.
Luis killed it for me himself. Oh, wait.
Is that a fucking kraken? It's a giant squid.
God damn. Of course.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Oh.
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
Well, I saw that
I've heard
fucking...
tell
Yep.
of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Anything less?
I mean, that thing, if it had the tentacles on it still, could easily take down ships.
Uh-huh.
All I hear is gratitude.
It's huge. Well then.
All right. It's like, the fuck?
Odin's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
You just need to be strong enough. It's fine.
It's not looking.
If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Right, there's no way this is gonna backfire.
Dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
Let's fast forward to the secondary NPCs.
Yeah.
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Now, we've had quite a succession up here.
He saved us for last, knowing that we would do something great.
Should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate,
Me.
the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
I have a name, you know. Even if it's not part
Well,
of your
he did
line
say it.
dialogue.
Where's the head?
This looks so bad at first. Oh, God.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there.
Oh, just
Isn't that
wait.
Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. You chief of all things.
He's like, oh, I've got to hear this in the crowd for now.
After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Oh, boy.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all.
Do it.
You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me.
See, no assassination.
I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's...
He didn't know.
Yeah. He's like, holy shit!
We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
No, stop that.
That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Folden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now?
Damn.
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections.
She's
For a
probably
sinner
preparing
like
for this.
She knew it was gonna happen.
To confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king. It is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will, I promise.
I will. I promise.
We have to now.
Let Forden show his brutality. Maybe it'll help us get another vote as well.
Damn. Well. Fuck. The crier in the back.
Folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Me, I did. Celebrate me. Come on now. I'm popular now.
Crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
You're welcome. You owe me something.
49.
Let's go, baby. After the end of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. I hope this eventually leads to saving the prince. I've kind of gotten distracted off of the plot here. I'm supposed to save my old friend, the prince, who's secretly alive.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession.
Oh shit, yeah.
Himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Yeah.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
It worked.
I guess, but
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us.
She wanted this, yeah.
We mustn't betray them. That's all we can do.
Why are we all feeling that bad? She did murder like hundreds of children for a baby in the dungeon.
I think it was because of how willing she was to straight up die.
I know, but still, it's not like anyone should be surprised that it happened.
And what she went through, which caused her to. She's a tragic villain.
Yeah, and it's, you know, the origins of it that we are trying to prevent.
Exactly.
You know,
Not bad.
from happening.
What?
Focusing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Like what you see,
Better
huh?
to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
No, let him talk.
Same idea, yeah. A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Right.
Right. It worked for us.
Well said. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last
I
time
think
told
we
us
do.
to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you?
Huh.
It's an assassin.
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Are you flirting with me?
Can't tell.
Or was that a threat?
Was that a threat or
was that
a
a threat
flirt?
or a flirt?
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
He's my new BFF.
You just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well. Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
He's jealous.
I love it when a plan comes together.
He hates Luis, but he's still jealous that he talked to us.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
No. Might be a trap. Let's be honest here.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
Yeah.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula.
That's right,
then
that's
we
what we're
yet
doing
have
it
a
for.
chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
As far as I know.
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
Can you imagine if he could hear this conversation?
Yeah.
Close, then
She put a fucking bug on her ear when she came up close to us. Let's see. It's engraved on his body.
Maybe he's engraved it directly on his body.
Gotta strip him naked. It's the only way to see it.
I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating evidence onto his skin. It'd be backwards in a mirror besides.
He wrote it backwards.
It's more
Duh.
likely to be in his runner.
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
Definitely on his body.
Stop.
Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Yeah.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Oh,
I'm willing to
boy.
bet his flying runner is going to be one of the dungeons they have to go through.
Oh. That big?
Oh, it's massive.
Yeah, true.
Backwater sanctuaress denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself.
Oh, boy.
Naturally, it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
Got that dog in me.
occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume.
What about the separation of church and state?
Yeah, where's...
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Wow. All
All
lies.
right, then.
On that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
This awkward little bean.
Yeah.
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago.
Not necessarily.
You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella,
Blessed.
you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Conspiracies.
Time marches on. And
This
the
could be a
age
whole
of
a
thing
new
where
king draws
the
near.
the king's magic and the royal magic that's been so hidden away could be proof that Sanctism is a false religion and not a true one.
Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man.
Oh.
Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
No.
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious.
Yeah.
Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
No.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
I want some research notes, please. Right, do I have a moment to compose myself? Can I wait for 4 or 5 moments? Ah, the Night Prowler, huh?
Let's hurry.
The place should be on the edge of town, I've heard. The ferryman should know how to get there.
Right. Well, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and head over to the Night Prowler and go meet up with the king in some shady circumstances. Next time.
I thought that was a cat for a second,
You would fucking think so.
but it was a person.
I'm gonna get all up close.
Aw.
Gotta get a dramatic rain shot.
Dramatic
Yep, standing out in the rain.
with that in the sky.
Yep, let me,
Aww. No, don't. Oh,
she'll get back. She'll get back on. She'll get back on. She'll get back on. There she goes. Little plop.
She's so cute.
Oh my gosh.